Everybody, it is Chris. It is the 7th of February. It is a Wednesday. I have a new recording set up with new audio. I'm hoping that this solves the echo problems that you have all identified. Sorry about that. I'm also trying to keep my hands down by my sides so that I am not wildly gesticulating in your picture. Okay, let's get to the politics. On Tuesday, and don't worry if you missed this, Nevada Republicans held a primary. That is correct, a presidential primary. Now, Donald Trump was not on the ballot here. And in fact, this primary awarded 0 delegates. So this was purely a beauty contest, just a race to have a race. Nikki Haley was the only prominent candidate on the ballot, which you would assume, I'm going to tell you, she won. She did not win. Nevada has a loophole in its elections that allows you to vote for something called none of the above. It was put in place in 1975. Now, none of the above has never won a presidential primary before in Nevada. Well, there's the first time for everything, folks. None of the above, NOTA, got 61% of the vote to 32% for Nikki Haley. Now, again, this doesn't mean anything. Tomorrow, Thursday, February 8th, there will be a caucus. Donald Trump is the only candidate on the ballot in the caucus. He is going to win the caucus overwhelmingly. He is going to win the delegates in Nevada. Nothing that happened Tuesday changes that. But this is a huge embarrassment for Nikki Haley, period. She was the only major candidate on the ballot. She lost to none of the above. Now, none of the above was clearly an attempt by the Trumpists in the state to rally support behind him sort of silently, to deny Nikki Haley a victory. But still, you have to be able to win when you're the only named candidate on the ballot. You can't lose to a not candidate. I think, broadly, what does this mean? What does this tell us? It tells us what I think we already know, which is Nikki Haley simply is not the choice of a majority or even close to a majority of the Republican Party at this point. That candidate is Donald Trump. This is not really a race. Yes, I know Nikki Haley is still in it. Yes, I know she pledges she's going to stay in it until February 24th at least, which is the South Carolina primary, and maybe beyond into March 5th, the Super Tuesday votes. But I see no path, no path, that Nikki Haley winds up winning. There was a poll that came out last week in South Carolina that had her down by about 25 points. That's consistent with all the polling data we've seen prior in the race. This is her home state. You would think she would run well here, but it's a conservative electorate. And if she loses South Carolina, which I think she will, it's a winner-take-all state. Donald Trump's going to win all the delegates. And then we're going to move on to March 5th, where Donald Trump, again, is extremely strong. I saw a poll this morning out of California that had him up 83-16 among California Republicans. That's not promising for Nikki Haley. So, look, this was an embarrassment for the Haley campaign. They clearly wanted to at least demonstrate they could win, come in first. They didn't come close to coming in first. They got doubled up by none of the above. And I think it's just yet another example of the fact that Donald Trump is the Republican Party now, period. Yes, there are some strains who have backed Nikki Haley, maybe 25-ish, somewhere between 15 and 25% of the party, probably closer to 15%, who simply do not want Trump, maybe won't vote for Trump in a general election. I guess we'll see. But the reality of the situation is, among Republicans, Donald Trump is their guy, and Donald Trump is going to be their nominee. So if you like these videos, do me a favor, subscribe, share them, like them, let people know about them. I'd love to have you on my channel. I'm trying to make videos every single day, which is a challenge because I wear a lot of the same clothes every single day, so I have to change more often. I'm trying to get this audio set up a little bit better. I hope this works for you all as we go forward. But thank you for supporting. We've had a ton of growth on the channel in just the last few days. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share. Make sure you like. And I will see you tomorrow.